Okay. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Welcome to your Thermomix cooking experience. I'm Ayu from the Alpha Branch, and we'll be joined later with Lindsay. So as mentioned, today we're going to spice it up. And to add on some spice, I'm by the beach today, as you can see, really beautiful sunny weather. And I will be making mango lassi with rasam, and Lindsay will be making pilaf rice as well as prawn curry. Very, very interesting dishes, right? Okay, all right. So next. So my life before Thermomix honestly was not like this. Okay. I was someone who never cooked. Okay. I had 501 kitchen appliances in the kitchen. If you are like me, please say yes. Okay. I had lots of pots and pans to cook that, I could never sit with my family and enjoy a meal. I'll be so tired that, I'll just probably eat when the food is already cold. I couldn't cook much, so it was always takeout. And also, like with working and everything, cooking was not something really, on my to-do list at the top. And I hate the question of what's for lunch today, what's for dinner today, because we will always be cracking our heads what to eat. All right, so that's my life before Thermomix. Now, my passion began in 2019 when I decided that I wanted to change our lifestyle, and I wanted to start to learn how to cook for my family since my husband's a good cook and I can't cook. And I realized how easy cooking was when I saw a few of my friends sharing how they could make so many different dishes, who were just like me, simple housewife who never cooked, never baked, yet they made bread, fresh breads every day. They could make ice cream, they could, cook a proper chicken curry, and on top of that, lead a healthier lifestyle. So that's my passion. Okay, so now we move on to Lindsay, who will start cooking.
Thanks, Ayu. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Okay, today, before I start going further about Thermomix and the accessories and a little bit of the background, I'm going to start making my rice first. Okay, my first ingredient is, my first recipe is pilaf rice. Okay, so I prepared, I prepared 2 cups of rice here, basmati rice, I already washed. And I also want to boil an egg, so I just, tips here, okay? So I just put my egg here, all right? Just put it in. Okay, I'm gonna put into the simmering basket. So I won't be following the cookie dough recipe for cooking rice because I'm used to my method of cooking rice. So what I do is just pour in water, just enough to cover the rice, just over the rice, okay? Okay, so for basmati rice, it takes a bit longer to cook. So I would put a little slightly more water compared to the normal usual jasmine rice. For normal usual jasmine rice, just the rice is here, just covering the top layer of the rice. For basmati and Japanese rice, you can go a little bit more over the rice, not at the same level. Okay, so I will put the egg here. Okay, this will be cooking, steaming. Okay, so for me, from my experience from cooking rice, been cooking rice with Thermomix for the past 8 years. Okay, so I would use 15 minutes, only 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes, 100 degrees. All right, and speed 3.5. So with the simmering basket, you don't want to go above speed 4, because when you go above speed 4, the motor is very powerful, so it might your simmering basket will start moving around in the bowl. So the maximum speed for when you have your simmering basket in the bowl when you're cooking is speed 4. Okay, so I'll be going speed 3.5. Okay, as for now, I'm cooking for 15 minutes. As for normal rice, like jasmine rice, just normal white rice, is 14 minutes, 1 minute less. And for Japanese rice as well will be the same as basmati rice. Because basmati rice and Japanese rice takes longer time to cook. So I add another 1 minute. All right, okay, so Eunice, can you share the screen? Okay, let's talk about the original of Thermomix. Next screen, Eunice. Yeah, so, okay. Can you hear me? Right. Okay, so as you can see here, hang on. Okay, so as you can see here, just a little bit of a background of Thermomix is our company is Forvac, right? It's been around since 1883. It's one of the original super kitchen in the whole world, in the whole wide world, the only original super kitchen, which is Thermomix. And it started off in 1961, the first model of Thermomix. And then it evolves, different models. And from today, 2019, Thermomix 6 was born. Okay, so every 23 seconds, there's one Thermomix being sold around the world. So you count and you do your calculation in 1 year, how many Thermomix being sold, right? It's more than 1 million of Thermomix. So to own a Thermomix is only RM9 a day, which is 6,988 the price. And one very special function about this Thermomix 6 is it is smart at heart, because it keeps getting better and better. And every now and then there will be software update, and it will new functions, new modes will be added into this Thermomix. That is why it is called smart at heart. Okay, and Thermomix lasts for a long, long time. I have known people like my my in-law. She's been using Thermomix for the past 20 over years, and her machine, the one that is in 1982. If you see that, she's still using it up to today. Of course, she bought a latest model, but it's just as good. She has an extra blender at home, because this is her one, the older one is a smaller version with limited function, but it's still working. So it is a very good, reputable product, right? Okay, can move. Can move on to the next slide, Eunice. Okay, so you can see it is top class quality design. All right, it is okay. I will show you the parts. Eunice, you can stop showing. Okay, so we have the parts. When you purchase a Thermomix, it comes in a set of this, a full set and a basic cookbook. So this is the steamer, right? This is the lid of the steamer. This is the tray. You can steam different layer of food. Okay, at the bottom, you can steam your chicken. It goes you can put up to a whole chicken here, a 1.5 kilo chicken. And you can see there's holes here to allow the steam from the mixing bowl to go through, steam your food. So when you have your chicken, and then you can put on your layer of food, your fish, your vegetable, your egg, and so on. And here you go, you get layer cooking. See, like for example, I'm steaming my rice now. I can actually stack it up and steam a fish and a shawan mushi, on the top. So it's called layer cooking, right? So it comes with this. And then it comes with a splash guard, because right now Thermomix 6 allows us to do high temperature cooking. You can do your sambal, your fried garlic, fried shallot, So this is to put it on top here to prevent splatter on your kitchen top, to keep everything clean and safety, so there's no oil splashing out from the top. All right, and then we have the measuring cup. This is where you measure your liquid, your rice. There's 100 ml and 50 ml here. All right, this is a measuring cup. You can measure your liquid as well. And then it's always insert into your lid. Okay, this is the lid. And we have this high quality stainless steel bowl, which is a 2.2 liter bowl. It comes with the blade, right? The blade is really sharp and powerful. And it can grind and mill, and it can also stir fry, it can chop. So it is a high quality stainless steel bowl, and there's marking here inside 500 ml, 1 liter, 2 liter, the max here you can use. So it comes with the whole set, all right? And then it comes with the simmering basket, okay? Like how you see just now, I'm cooking low GI rice in the Thermomix right now. I know basmati is considered a low GI rice, but every rice there's still starch inside. There's still some, starch. So with Thermomix, it really drain out all the starch, the sugar, so you really get healthy rice cooking with Thermomix. And it comes with a butterfly as well. For those of you who love to bake, or not only for baking, you can make cream, you can make your egg Benedict sauce. It's very easy to insert the butterfly, okay, in the top, easy, okay, and you can do your pavlova, you can do your mayonnaise, so it's really, really useful. This butterfly is really good. Okay, and then we have of course, we have the body. Okay, it comes with a body and with a touch screen of 6.8-inch touch screen. All right, and of course, the most powerful thing in this machine, the heart of the machine, is the German motor. So it is frictionless. It doesn't heat up. This is why it lasts a lifetime. This Thermomix. Okay. And it goes from 40 RPM to 10,700 RPM. So from rock sugar, it can blend your rock sugar into icing sugar within seconds, within like 2 seconds. All right, that's how powerful it is. So all these parts that I showed you just now are BPA free. They conform to the European FDA safety. So it's all safe to be cooked and used in high temperature cooking, just like the baby bottles, everything is BPA free, safe to be, consumed in when you're heating up or putting in hot food. So it's all good. And German motor, French design. All right. Okay. Next slide, please. Okay. So next slide. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention the spatula as well. Later, I'll show you how to use the spatula. Okay. So when we're done with the rice cooking, I will show you how to use the spatula, how useful the spatula is, right? So the next one is, okay, so now everyone can bake. Yes, with Thermomix now you can weigh, you can bake, you can knead, everything, because there's a weighing scale in it. So when you're baking or cooking, you don't have to take out separate appliances, separate scales, everything in one. Okay, you just weigh your ingredient directly from the bowl. So you can make manta, you can make focaccia, you can even make your own pasta, your own meatball, fish ball, chicken ball. So you don't have to buy out anymore. And it's really, really easy. For those of you who have children at home, making buns has never been easier. I make a lot of buns at home, a lot of breads. Okay, let's talk about cookie dough now. Okay, so what is cookie dough? So cookie dough is actually the recipe library platform for Thermomix. Okay, when you purchase the Thermomix, it comes with cookie dough. Okay, you have subscription of cookie dough for a couple of months until if you decide you want to continue or not. Right, up to today, there are 80,000 recipes on your fingertips. So plus now with the latest cookie dough, you can actually, because many people ask, okay, if I cookie dough, do I really have to follow cookie dough's recipe when I'm well versed with my Thermomix ready? I want to cook my own recipe. Of course, yes, you can cook your own recipe. Thermomix allows you to do manual cooking. It's really flexible. So you can actually personalize your own recipe in cookie dough. So you can create your grandma's curry chicken, your auntie's herbal soup, or your own creation of let's say steamed fish or etc. or soup. So you can actually key in, it will show you step by step how to key in your recipe. And then you can save it in your cookie dough. And when you want to cook it, you just go to your created recipe and then just follow the steps of your created recipe. Okay, so there's also videos in your cookie dough recipes, right? And customized recipes, and also it allows you to create your shopping list, plan your weekends, plan your weekend meals, all right? So cookie dough is amazing for me. Being used to be a Thermomix TM31 user, when I got my TM6, it's such a big relief because the old Thermomix, we don't have big screen, there's no touch screen, it's all analog or buttons. So when I need recipe, I have to look through cookbooks, or I have to go on the internet, print it out, or go through on my phone, you know, and it's more complicated before. But right now it is so easy. It's just like cooking right at your fingertips. You don't have to even scroll through anywhere because there's Wi-Fi in the Thermomix. You just search whatever recipe you want. Okay, that's cookie dough. Any questions you have? Please put in the chat. Okay, and it also brings us 100% natural, healthful, delightful, bringing joy every day. You can make your own ice cream, like what you saw in the video earlier, our introduction video. A lot of kids, you know, they make their own ice cream. And my daughter, she loves to make ice cream. So I will get her the ingredients, she will just put it in and follow the steps. And I don't have to be there as well because I know it is safe. The Thermomix is designed to be really top safety. You know, when it comes to safety, is really top. Okay, when you know Germans, right? So whenever nothing is put properly, it will not operate. So yes, so you can make your own ice cream. All right. So Thermomix, all you ever need. Okay, I just need you to put in the chat how many of you actually have all of these appliances in your kitchen. Not all, but half, at least half of it. Can you put in the chat for me? If you have, just say, yes, I have. Okay. Because for me, before Thermomix, I have quite a number of these appliances in my kitchen that is never used. Okay, it's always in the cabinet, not moving. Okay, and yes, I do use it once in a while, but you know, if I don't see it, I won't use it because it's too much of a hassle bringing in, bringing out, cleaning, putting back. So you know, when you ask a lot of people, they will tell you the same thing. Okay, so why you need so many appliances, you spend so much money on the blender, on the juicer, on the mixer, on the yogurt maker, bread maker, and then it's always in the cabinet, never used, right? So, but Thermomix it will be right on your kitchen top every day. First, because it looks beautiful, and second, because it does everything. Okay, so you will use it. You have to use it. Okay, because it does everything. Drinks to our daily needs when it comes to eating. Drinks, bread, soups. It cooks for you. It shortens your cooking time in the kitchen. It really saves us a lot of time. It saves us a lot of money as well because we make our own paste, we make our own sauces, we make our own bread. It's much cheaper to make it at home. Okay, you just have to get the ingredients. Whether or not you still need to buy ingredients to cook at home, right? So Thermomix is all you need, and you know, with the price of 6,988, is really worth investing in compared to all the things that we buy and we never use it, and it's not as powerful as the Thermomix German motor. Okay, and yes, you have to tell your friends too. Okay, those of you who joined today, tell your friends about it. Those who think like, oh yeah, I know a friend who doesn't cook, you know, I love to collect gadgets but never cook, you know, because all the gadgets they collect, they don't really know how to use. Me too, when I got myself a bread maker, I'm not very sure how to use it. I have to be there, check the recipe, look at the timing, etc. So it's not the same, but with Thermomix it's guided. Okay, my rice is ready. Right. Okay, so see, I will show you this spatula. Especially, there's a hook here, specially designed to remove the basket. Okay, so you can see my rice here, nice and fluffy. Okay, I will just leave it for a while, let it keep it warm at the side. Okay. And you see, if you see the rice, there's still some, it still looks starchy. Wait, see? So basmati rice, there's still a bit of starch here. So, okay, I'm going to go on to the second step. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the second step, which is the base of the rice. Okay. Okay, so right. Okay, so I already skipped the so I didn't follow the rice recipe in Cookie-Doo, so I'll just skip it. Okay, so next is rinse the bowl. Okay, now I will do the base after to mix with the rice. Okay, 100 grams of onions, quartered. All right, insert measuring cup. Okay, so it says chop speed 5. It really set for me the time, 3 seconds, speed 5. Okay. Okay, it says scrape down. Next, 20 grams of ghee. So I don't use ghee, so I use butter. Okay, you can always substitute it with butter. Okay. Next, 2 cm cinnamon stick, cardamom pods, cumin seed, coriander seed. So I have everything here. I'm going to just put it in. Okay, insert measuring cup. Okay, so it's going to cook for me for 8 minutes at aroma, high temperature, at speed 1. Okay, so once it's cooked, it will tell me to put it in the rice and mix it together. So you get the aromatic pilaf rice. Okay, so I'm going to pass it to Ayu now. Ayu, to you.
Hi everyone. So welcome back. As you can see, we're by the beach right now. It's a pretty hot day. And what I'll be making today is really fast, fresh, and easy, all in one. We're going to be making mango lassi. All right. So the recipe actually is in Cookie-Doo itself. You can actually retrieve it. However, I'm having a little bit of internet connection problems. You can actually use your hotspot, but my internet is really, really bad. So that's why even hotspot also can't. So not to worry, I have the recipe with me, and this is how you do manual cooking. So there's a built-in scale. So all I have to do is measure. We are going to use ripe mangoes, okay, some yogurt, some milk, as well as castor sugar. All right, as you can see, I have a big audience at the back there waiting to have the mango lassi. So I will try and show it to you first before handing it to them. So we're going to place in 400 grams of ripe mangoes. So I'm just going to push it all in. Okay. So there's 400 grams of ripe mango. Oh, actually it's 800. So it's going to be really, really nice and thick. Okay, and next we're going to put in 600 grams of plain yogurt. Since I'm by the island, so we had to improvise and get small packets of yogurt. Okay, so it's a really, really fast and easy recipe. Now, besides doing this mango lassi, you can even make like your smoothies, your health drinks early in the morning without any hassle. It will take less than 10 seconds. For instance, if you have seen our previous demos, then you know lemonade takes hardly 4 seconds, and making ice cream is also easy. Okay, I'm going to keep going until I get all my yogurt in. So personally, mangoes, as you know, is a very famous Indian fruit, and lassi is actually how do you say, a not salty, but a sourish sweet kind of drink. So if you go to any Indian restaurants, normally they will give you an option: sweetened lassi, salted lassi, and mango lassi is another favorite of it. Okay, so we've got all the what do you call it? Yogurt in. Okay, so now I'm going to add in a bit of sugar. Now the sugar, it depends on your mango. You can always reduce it or increase it. Right now, I'm going to put roughly around 50 grams of sugar. Okay, so I'm just going to place all the sugar in here. So that's why I said it's really, really great because the built-in weighing scale is there and I do not have to worry. Next, I'm going to add in the milk. Okay. Really beautiful weather right now to have a mango lassi. Okay, so we're going to add in 400 grams of milk. Okay, all right, milk done. And right now we're going to go straight to making it, which is going to be super easy. So 1 minute. Okay, I'll place the cover. So for the next 1 minute at speed 10, it's basically going to blend everything and it will be ready. Okay, ready? Let's go to speed 10. Anything is possible, fast and fresh. Even making your own milk tea. Teh tarik is one of that. Teh tarik is really, really the best. Now, for those of you who love Starbucks, now making your cappuccino, any of your Starbucks will cost you less than a fraction of what you pay. You can even make your own. Really, really powerful, fast. So it's really, really easy for you to like make your fresh stock. So you don't have to buy all the cube stocks. And guess what? Our mango lassi is done. Ta-da! Okay, wait, let me get the jug. Amirul, la jug. That's it. Ring, 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 ring. And our mango lassi is done. Okay, I will show you. Let me pour it out in a while. So everyone at the back is already standby waiting to drink. Huh? Okay. Are you ready? Okay, so this is our mango lassi. Look at how thick and rich it is. So you really, really get the whole flavor of it. And it's so easy to make. Okay, ada lagi. Banyak lagi. So I shall serve them. Lindsay, maybe we better take a picture before I think it all goes away. There is no guarantee. Ada lagi. Banyak lagi. Wow, this looks really, really thick and good. Okay, I'll put one for myself in here inside the yogurt cup. We are running out of cups. All right. So as you can see, it's really, really nice and thick. All right. Wow. Really, really tastes very good. Okay. All right. Okay. So next we're going to do the rasam. Yeah. Ambil air kat mana? Tak cuci. Kat dalam. Okay. Ada yang boleh tolong tak? Ada. Ya. All right. So so if you go out and normally if you were to order this mango lassi, roughly I think it will cost you around probably maybe say 8 to 12 ringgit because of the mangoes. It's really, really, they charge it because of the mangoes basically. But this one, honestly, I can tell you, I mean, there's like one whole jug at the back there. There's so many glasses going around, and it is really, 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 really worth it. Yeah, it's probably just going to be like, hardly like $2 for one glass. So you save a lot making your own, what is this? Your own drinks, things that you like to eat on your own. All right, so next we're going to be making the rasam. So while we wait for my bowl to come, I will explain a little about the next slide. Okay. All right. Just a second. Enjoy. Alright. So now next we're going to make the rasam. Now rasam is a famous Indian dish, like I mentioned earlier. It's more like a condiment that you eat with, normally like banana leaf and all that. So it's already clean, quick, very easy, fast. Okay. So we've got our mango lassi by the beach done on this hot day. Next, we will be moving on to make Indian rasam. So even if the recipe is not in the cookie dough, we have a Telegram platform that will share all the recipes. So you can always join our Telegram group and we will share with you all the recipes. Okay, so next we shall be doing the rasam. I will add in all the spices. Okay, so you can actually get like this. This is called like halba champo. So it has a mixture of a couple of spices. I will just say the name, okay? I'm not so good. It's jintan karsar, like this. And then you have your biji sawi. Yeah. And then you have your jintan halus. Do you want what? There. No. Jintan manis. We will share with you the recipe, not to worry, okay? All right. And all we're going to put in here. So right now we're going to cook the spices. Interesting, right? I'm sure you've never thought of cooking the spices. So I'm going to add in this. So I've got 4 dried chilies here as well. So my 4 dried chilies. Let's chuck it in. We've got shallots. Okay, so I have my shallots with me. Okay, you can either slice it or you can put it as a whole, up to you. So I'm going to do it as I go so that you all see how fast and easy it is to make. This is real life cooking, although it's not real life by at home, but real life by the beach. Same almost. Okay, so these are the shallots. So we put in the shallot. Okay, that's the shallot. And then next, we're going to add in the curry leaf. Okay, so we got the curry leaves here as well. So just make sure you just put in only the leaf. Do not put in the stalk. Okay. Rasam on the way. Rasam on the way. So you can see I got lots of exciting hungry customers at the back there. So we put the dried chilies, the shallot, the stalk, and then now we're going to add in a bit of cooking oil. We've got our cooking oil here. This is real life cooking. As real as it gets. By the beach. Okay, so I don't have to worry. You see, like if other times I would have to worry about weighing scale lah, this lah, that lah. This one only one machine and everything is there. Okay. All right, so we're going to add in like 30 grams of cooking oil. And next, I'm going to add a bit of this mixed spices in it. Okay. Around 10 grams will do. So as I said, rasam is this really, really nice and herb kind of soup. So I will place the cover. We will cook it at so for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes. Temperature is 120 and the heat is 1. Okay. So the great thing about the Thermomix is that you can actually control the speed, you can control the time, and you can control the temperature, which is the best of all. Now, why don't you type in the comments, how do you normally cook your veggies? Like for me personally, last time, I will cook it on the quali, but I would have no idea what's the perfect temperature. So I probably would put it on like, medium, and you never know what is medium, high. So it's probably like in the middle, somewhere between high and not high. And then when you see your veggie, it looks like, so dry, so dead. Whereas now with the Thermomix, when you stir fry your veggies, you should stir fry it at 120 degrees. Why 120 degrees? Because that's the perfect temperature which will retain its nutrients. So that's why when you cook like broccolis and carrots, even though your broccolis and carrots may not look that bright, but when you cook it at 120, you will be able to see that it actually turns, the color is brighter because it's maintaining the nutrients in it. So on top of that, anything that you want to tumis in Malay, they say, or stir fry, you always do it at 120. So that's why, like right now, I'm basically, how to say, like not stir fry lah, but mixing the herbs in here, the spices. So I'm cooking it at 120. So I don't have to worry about a stove, as you can see outside by the beach. I don't have a cooker hood over my head. So it does not, I do not have to breathe in the cooking fumes. It's a healthier way of cooking. And also for high temperature cooking, we do have high temperature cooking. It's in the built-in Thermomix itself. So for those of you who love to bake, you will know that you need the perfect temperature to activate the yeast. And that is normally 37 degrees. So if you put too hot of a water, your yeast will die. If it's too cold, it will also not be able to activate. So 37 degrees is the perfect temperature for you to activate the yeast to bake your dough, your pasta, your bread. That's why when you cook with Thermomix, 99.9999999%, you will have a fail-proof baking experience. The other 0.1% is probably the ingredients. So the other part is your double boiling method. Now, double boiling method, personally, for me, it was horrible because you need to, this is for chocolate. So when you want to melt a chocolate, they call it a double boiling method, where you put the bowl underneath and then water, and then you like boil it, and then the chocolate will eventually melt. Now, with the Thermomix at 50 degrees, that's the best temperature you can use for melting chocolate. Now, how many of you love pandan kaya but have never made it? Okay, so now this is the time for you to try and make kaya. Because honestly, I'm the type that always buys the bottle because I feel it's a lot more easier. I just go buy bread, buy kaya. But I never knew doing it with Thermomix is so easy. It's hassle free. The most important thing is it's hassle free. You know why? Because you put the eggs in there, you put the sugar in it, you put the pandan in there, the main ingredients, and then you can actually sit. If you're doing it by the beach like that, chill. You can actually sit and chill by the beach or chill at home, and your kaya will be done for you in less than 45 minutes. And the amount of sugar and everything that goes in is according to how much you like it. Hello? Pardon? There, here, inside here. There has come for drink. Sorry. You're already at home. Okay, so my spices, okay, ready? Whoa, look at that. Can you see? Oh, it smells so good over here. It seriously smells so good. It's so funny that it smells. What's that? People doing demo a lot. Okay, so it smells so good by the beach right now. It's amazing that I'm actually cooking by the beach. I myself can't believe it. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So the smell of the spices is really big, amazing. All right, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to the next step, and we're going to put in the next ingredients, which is so like I said, I have a scale. I don't need to measure. I like to cook as I go. Okay. Yes, I had to buy all new ingredients. Don't ask how, but yes, if there is a will, there is a way. Okay, so we're going to add in 50 grams of asam jawa. Okay, you can either use this or you can use even the ones with the biji, but just make sure that you remove the seeds from the asam. Okay, so let me just add in 50 grams of asam. Oh, okay. Oh dear me. Okay, 50 grams of asam jawa. Next, we're going to add in the garlic. Now, the great thing about the Thermomix is that you can also actually remove the garlic skin whenever you want to use it. However, I forgot to do it, so I will just do it manually. Okay. So we're going to add in how many garlic shall we add in? In this recipe, it says 7 garlics. Okay, they actually ask you to add it with the skin because it gives more flavor in it and you want it to be as natural. But what you do is just take it and just pound the garlic a little. Okay, as you can see, I'm pounding it. Okay, put the garlic in. 1 tomato, that's the only thing which I realized we do not have. Yeah, Let me ask whether the chef got tomato. Amirul, ada tomato tak? Satu. Okay. Satu. And garam. I realize you don't have garam too. Rasam. So now we've got rasam on the way. Okay. And then we're going to add a little bit of black pepper. Wait, how you open this? Okay, do I have a teaspoon? Okay, don't worry, we will share with you the recipes. Your advisors will share with you the recipe. Okay, because this is not in the cookie dough. This is a manual. Okay, and then you're going to add in the water. So what you can also do is, if you want it to have, if you want a better feel to it, you can actually add the water and the asam, the tamarind paste, together first, like squeeze it, and then add the water in together instead of adding plain water like this. Okay, so now the water depends on how how thick you want it. So I'm going to add 650 grams of water. Actually, I think I add 1,000 grams water because I have a lot of people here all waiting to eat. So I'm going to put 1,000 grams of water. Thank you. Yay. So we have cut the tomatoes into water. Dump it in. Okay, add a pinch of salt. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So right now we're more or less done. We have put in everything. So we're going to close it. Now, this is where I say it plays a very important part when you cook the rasam, because perfect temperature is very, very important in this sense, because you do not want to overboil the rasam. So for 8 minutes, okay, at 98 degrees, okay, make sure you click the reverse and speed 1. We're going to actually let the rasam cook in it so that it does not boil, because if it's too hot and it overboils, then it like kills the flavor and the, what do you say that, the whole taste to it. So it has to be at 98 degrees where it's not boiling, but it's actually hot, where it will help you keep the flavor in it. All right, so okay. So again, as I mentioned, so at 160 degrees, that's the temperature for browning your meat, which is already in the cookie dough itself. And we even have high temperature. So I know some of you like to masak your ikan bilis. You love to cook your ikan bilis, your dried, your fried shallots, your fried garlic. Now, this is the best way to do it because you won't have to clean up after the whole oil splatter everywhere. So we have a recipe in here already where you can cook nice crunchy ikan bilis that's really, really tasty without having any mess. Okay. All right. So and for aroma, basically that's the temperature that you would like to use for vapor and aroma. So that's how we basically cook. All right. So fast and delicious, easy, healthy cooking. So this basically what it means is that you can cook your steam here. So for example, like right now, while I'm cooking the rasam, I can place the dish on top, the varoma dish and the varoma tray. I can actually put, if I want to, I can like steam a fish or chicken, and I can put veggies on top or even egg, so that I can already have a complete meal after this to eat. And then you just have to maybe cook rice that's beforehand, or you can even cook rice as it goes along, but it will have the rasam taste if you cook rice inside here. So this is why I love the multi-layer cooking. It saves you a lot of time. All right, so Lindsay, are you ready, Lindsay? Shall we go back to you? Or would you like me to continue?
I think you have to continue. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll continue, okay? All right. So time, I know, is really precious for most of us, okay? So cooking, like, for example, tea, snacks, or even breakfast, what you can do is you can actually cook like potato or pumpkin soup underneath, and you can do your mantau on top. You can steam your mantau. So that's how you cook 3 layers cooking. How many of you have done chicken rice? Okay, I know we love to eat chicken rice, but I don't know, the thought of just cooking chicken rice seems like a hassle because it's like, oh, you know, you have to cook the rice, you have to cook chicken, you have to cook the veggie, and then it takes so much of time. Whereas this, what you do is you cook the soup in here, you cook the rice here, and then you steam the chicken, and then on top, like I showed you just now, you actually put the veggie. So all that is done in less than 30 minutes. For those who are busy working, you know, if you want a quick, fast meal, this is how you do it. You know, you just put it there, have your shower, attend to your kid, you know, do whatever that you need to do. And then once you're done, you come back, your meal is, that's how easy and fast it is. So 4 layers meals is also a great healthy way option to cook because you're actually steaming. So for example, like salmon, if you want to cook salmon with dill sauce and rice and steamed asparagus, so that's another way which you can multi-layer cook your meals in less time without cleaning up many kitchen appliances as well. Because right now, if you were to clean, you will only have the Thermomix to clean, and that is it. All right. So next. Okay. So besides that, we also have fermentation mode. So I know some of us, we love to eat yogurts, but do you know that, you know, purchasing yogurts from the store, actually, especially if they have the flavor, you know, like the strawberry yogurt, and the kids love, you know, flavored yogurt. However, it's not really pure fruits that's in the fruit yogurt. It's actually more of sugar, flavoring, as well as maybe just a little bit of fruit. Whereas with the fermentation mode, you can actually make your own yogurt, which is so easy because we already have the fermentation mode in here itself. So you just have to swipe and find it. And we have lots of recipes for you as well in here if you're not sure how to make yogurt. Now, slow cook mode, like I said, you don't have to have a slow cooker now. You don't need to have a pressure cooker. Everything is in one. And the best thing is, like I always say, if you have a slow cooker and a pressure cooker, can it clean for you? No. Whereas a slow cooker in here, it will help you clean after it's done cooking. So why is it good to cook in a slow cook mode? Because it basically retains the flavor in it, and it's a lot more nutritious. Now, sous vide mode, for those of you who do not know what a sous vide mode is, it's basically like a water bathing method. You put your meat in for example, in a Ziploc bag, okay? And then you put it into the water and you let it cook at a low temperature, around 45 to 55 degrees, and at a slow time. So that way it's cooking evenly in there, and it retains, again, the flavor and the nutrients in it. So when you eat it, it's really flavorful. So whenever you want to eat, let's just say a steak, if you go to a fine dining restaurant, that's why they ask you, do you want it medium? Do you want it rare? Because they will help you pan sear it and you can taste the juiciness to it. Now, another favorite method of mine is the rice cooker mode, because I know we Asians love rice. So we like clay pot chicken rice, nasi biryani lah, you know, all the nasi lemak. And it's so easy because you just chuck all the ingredients, the main ingredients in there, and you just turn to the rice cooker mode, and like within 26 minutes, your rice with whatever biryani, whatever clip, whatever chicken, whatever mushroom is all done. So that's how easy it is. Now we also have a warm-up mode, because I know a lot of young parents as well, you would have definitely need to buy a sterilizer, steamer, a food blender for your kids once they, you know, as they go to different stages in their life from the baby. So all you're actually, you know, wasting extra money buying extra kitchen appliances, which you're only going to use for a short period of time. So whereas with the Thermomix, you can already warm up your baby's food at the perfect 37 degrees, remember, because we have the temperature. And you can also sterilize your bottles. You can warm up your baby's milk, so you don't have to worry. Another thing is that the egg boiler mode. Now, I know we love having all kinds of different eggs, you know, whether it's soft boil, hard boil, like, you know, at the, how do you say? At the coffee shop, they serve the soft boiled egg with the toast right now, and the teh tarik right now, you can do all of that at home. You can make soft boiled egg, you can make a teh tarik, you can even make your killer toast, and you can even make your pandan. See, you you can open your own um coffee shop at home. Get the feel of it. So that's possible. Now, the other thing, like I was saying, is about the pre-clean mode. How amazing! Talk, 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 talk. My rasam is done already. Oh, look at that. Oh, do I have a spoon? This is amazing. Okay, I'll just test it a little. Wow, this is so good. Wee, 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 wee. Ooh, that is nice. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna go serve my guest.
Wow.
And can you imagine, after all the talking, I've already made. Eh? Okay, I was just about to say I made mango lassi, but I realized all my mango lassi is gone, and my rasam is ready by the beach. Who would have guessed? All right, Lindsay, I'll pass it on to you.
Okay, wow, so good. Okay, let's move on to the last recipe, which is the prawn curry. This is my first time making this prawn curry. So let's start cooking. Okay, my rice is already ready. It says now prepare the curry. So put olive oil. Okay, let's weigh my olive oil. Okay. So now I'm making the paste first. Okay, 100 grams of onions. So I've got my onions quartered. Okay. And then fresh coriander, 10 grams. Wow, already smells so good. Okay. Next, 20 grams of fresh ginger. Okay. All right. And green chili deseeded. Okay, next, garlic cloves. All right. Okay. Now what's gonna do? 10 seconds, speed 5. Okay, it's gonna blend up everything for me. Okay, scrape down the side. Okay, I'll show you how it looks like. It's like this. Fast, right? 10 seconds. Nicely blended. Okay, next, add 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, coriander, 2 teaspoons of coriander, ground turmeric, sea salt. Okay, so all the spices in, right? Sea salt. Okay. So next, without measuring cup. Okay. So it wants it to evaporate. So without measuring cup, 6 minutes. Varoma is the high speed to bring up the flavor, but removing the measuring cup, speed 2. So now it's sauteing for us. Okay, let's go to the next slide, Eunice. Okay, so while it's cooking, so for those of you who got your Thermomix, can you type in the chat, what was the first dish you made when you first received your Thermomix? And for those who, for me, my first dish was a stir fry, and also I make breads for my kids because it's so easy to make. Okay, so put in the chat, for those of you who got your first Thermomix, what was the first dish you ever made? It will be memorable, This is so exciting. Okay, for those of you who haven't got your Thermomix yet, you should get your Thermomix because it's only RM6988 now, and it's only RM9 per day, and we have a few type of installment plans that you can go for. That you can check with the advisor who invited you here today to show you the plans. Okay, go to the next pumpkin soup. Yes, super delicious. Correct. So Thermomix is effortless cooking just at your fingertips. All right. Well, you see, my tears is coming out because of the spices, the steam. All right. Okay, so for those of you who have not got your Thermomix, don't think anymore. Bring it home now and enjoy it. When you get your Thermomix, with Alpha Team, our group, you get VIP cooking classes from us, free delivery, and then you have a whole bunch of online recipe community in Telegram and Facebook as well. And you get free unboxing service, whether it's face-to-face or online via Zoom. And you get personal advisor support. So whenever your advisor who sold it to you, the Thermomix, she will be there, she or he will be there for you 24/7. Okay, for any issue, she will be there to support you. He or she will be there to support you, and you have a 2-year warranty, manufacturing warranty, and service center in Kuala Lumpur, in PJ, sorry. Yeah, so and a free 6 months Cookie Do subscription with over 80,000 recipes at your fingertips, up to date. All right, so this is the complete package for you to start your Thermomix journey. And be assured that when you get your Thermomix, you will be using the Thermomix for 365 days in a year. Your advisor will make sure that you use your Thermomix every day. So not only you can enjoy it, but your whole family enjoys it. Not only your whole family enjoy it, even your friends, your guests, your neighbors. I'm sure if you start cooking a lot and it's too much food and start giving to your neighbors, you know. So you have to get one for yourself, get one for your parents, okay? And if you have older children, elder children who are planning to get married, move out from the house, get a new house, get one for them, because Thermomix is all you ever need, okay? Forget about getting all the other appliances, the blender, the rice cooker, the steamer, the bread maker, yogurt maker. Thermomix is all you ever need. As you can see here from the slide, you can make like what I did, mango lassi and breads. You have to try breads. It's amazing. All these soft breads, tangzhong breads, or buns, or even sourdoughs and kueh as well. And then main course, you can do, like right now I'm doing prawn curry while speaking to you. I don't even have to chop or standing there to saute, to miss. And you can make desserts. You can steam the whole chicken. There's so many recipes coming up in Cookie Do every day. Every day there's new recipes update, and it's amazing. So, you know, and especially porridge, for those of you who love porridge, but many of us are not good in porridge. Okay, me, I'm not good in porridge. I have to always call up my auntie, or you know, to ask how much water do I need, or how long do I have to stand by the stove, how often do I have to stir. But with Thermomix, you have, if you like porridge, you go to the basic chicken porridge recipe. You just add in extra ingredients that you want. Perfect porridge, and it's really nice and thick. It's not watery or it's not over thick, but it's just perfect, like the ones we get in the restaurants, right? So it's all you ever need, Thermomix. Okay, so, oh, sorry, get too emotional talking about Thermomix. Wow, the spices. Okay, so live with Thermomix. So I'm sure some of you here are already a Thermomix user. So what do you think about Thermomix? Does it make it easier, like Jen mentioned earlier? Effortless cooking to save you a lot of time, and it actually helps us to ease our mind of what to cook later, what to cook, you know. Go to Cookie Do, it gives you tons of idea of what to cook. And we tend to eat more at home when you have Thermomix, and with less ordering less food. Correct, Rosalind, less cleaning. And then if you have children or you have elderly, you know, you can always never too late to start instilling good eating habits. Okay, some elderly, they have a little bit of health problem. Always good to cook healthy food for them. Okay, let's move on to the next step. Oh, oh my God. Okay, you should see the paste now. Okay, can you see it? Wow. Oh, looks so good, tastes good, smells good. Can't wait to taste it. Okay, 70 grams of tomato puree. Okay. All right. Coconut milk. Okay. So today I have my recipe. I'm not doing the full recipe. So it's I will put 1 box of coconut milk. Okay, insert measuring cup with the lid this time because you want to retain the juice. Okay, so 5 minutes, 100 degrees. So it's doing low temperature cooking because there's coconut milk in it. Speed 2, 5 minutes. Okay, let's move on to continue to the slide now. All right, so yes, so instilling good healthy eating habit, and if you have friends you can think of, okay, for those of you who are already a user, share with your friends, okay, tell them the goodness of the Thermomix, okay, it's all about sharing. Everyone needs to eat, right? We are happy to share them healthy food, healthy lifestyle, instead of always buying out, tapao food, and spending so much just on delivery, okay? It's expensive these days and it's going to get more and more expensive. Okay, and also people who are health conscious, you have friends who are really health conscious, always eating organic, always buying organic food. But then when you cook organic food on the stove, you don't know the temperature, you are killing all the nutrients, all the expensive organic ingredients that you're buying. So what's the point, right? So with Thermomix, like Ayu mentioned earlier, is control temperature, low temperature. It keeps all the nutrients and even it brings out more flavor from the food. Okay, and then children, family with children, bonding time. Children can cook. Too much packaging, yeah, so bad for the environment. So children can cook. Friends who can't cook, it's amazing. Okay, and then okay, it's also
Wait.
great. Eunice, can you mute the? Okay, so also it's such a great gift for weddings, wedding gifts, housewarming gift. If you have friends who are moving to new place or birthday, you're really good close friend having birthday, and then also for corporate gifts. As you see, I'm sure you have seen a lot in the social media website. A lot of corporate companies, big corporate companies, are giving out Thermomix as their grand prize. Okay, why? Because Thermomix is getting really popular now in Malaysia, in Asia, because in Europe it's really been popular and US popular for a long time. So it's really booming in Asia, and in Malaysia, everybody should own a Thermomix at home. So yeah, lucky draw gifts, employee rewards, so and to your elderlies, who are diabetic, who are having health issues, like how we cook low GI rice, it's really healthy for people like this, right? And even chefs, a lot of chefs are using Thermomix now because it's such a skillful, how you say, machine, right? Okay, go to the next slide. All right, so host gift. So those of you who already purchased your Thermomix but has not hosted yet, Eunice, can you share the host gift for this month? The screen. Yes. So this is what we are running now. This current promotion. Okay, for those of you who've not hosted, quickly get your 3 friends to come and watch our cooking show, or you can host it at home at your house. We will come and do the cooking for you. Your advisor will come and do the cooking for you. You just have to invite friends and you receive this cute post gift for free. This 1.1 liter thermo server and the thermal sauce jug, which worth 350 ringgit. And for your information, the sauce jug, you can't find it in Malaysia. You cannot buy it here. It's imported from Australia. All right. I don't think also it's quite limited in Australia as well. So it's a really cute jug, and you can keep your drinks warm, your coffee warm, your sauces, your teh tarik. And then we have extended warranty as well for this month, worth 330 ringgit. Any extended warranty is always good. Okay, warranty is like an insurance. Okay, anything that any company that's giving out extended insurance, extended warranty, grab it. Okay, it's always useful when you need it. One day we don't know when we need it. And if you pay with what you call that, full payment, you get extra thermal server, which is the 2.2 liter, as big as the mixing bowl, and extra 8 jars of yogurt jars, because you can ferment yogurt with Thermomix. So this is a good jar to put your yogurt in. Okay, let's continue the next step. All right, this will be the last step. Okay, so I got my sauce ready. Yeah, it looks good. All right, so I put in my prawns. So I've just leave the tail. Okay, I have to shell everything. So just put in your prawn. Okay, you spread it out. Oh, it looks like. Okay, looks good, ready, right? Okay. Next. Okay. So you see, I didn't add any water. Okay, just tomato sauce and coconut milk. So 5 minutes reverse. Okay, whenever you cook ingredients, whatever ingredients, meat or chicken or prawns or tofu or vegetable, always put a reverse side so that the blunt side of the blade is turning. Okay, so it's cooking at 95 degrees, 5 minutes, because prawns doesn't need high temperature to cook, and reverse slow stir. So it's doing a slow stirring motion. So it's really simple, this recipe. Okay, let's go back to the screen. Last step before we go. Okay, so, right, so if you like what you're seeing today, don't go first, okay? We still have to show you the prawn, the rice, the rasam. If you love what you're seeing today and you want to be like what we're doing, sharing Thermomix experience with your friends around, with your relatives, with your colleagues, with your customers, you know, anyone, okay? Come and join us, you know, turn your passion of cooking into a wonderful business. You do it at your own space, you know, at your own time, and you get to earn a free Thermomix, okay? You want to know more about this this program, you can always talk to your advisor who invited you here today. It's only RM480 to join. Okay, with RM480, you get a whole set of advisor kit, and you can start off and start earning your free TM6. Okay, who doesn't want a free TM6, right? 6988, free for you. Okay, it's just sharing, telling how wonderful it is, you know, to your loved ones, to your friends, and if you love to cook, it's all about sharing. Okay, everybody needs to eat. We love to eat. Everybody loves to eat. Asian, we love to get together. We always get together, and the main reason we get together is, first is cake, get together, chit chat, and second is most of the time is food. Get together, eat, right? A lot of food always. Okay, so turn your passion for good food into a wonderful business. Right, next. So thank you for joining. Don't go first. We're going to show you the end product. Okay, so yes, I want a Thermomix. For those of you who have not gotten your Thermomix, get it today. And for those of you who have already gotten a Thermomix, host a show, invite your friends, get your host gift. Don't miss the host gift, you know. Our company is so generous, always giving really nice host gift to our customers, all right? Host it. If you really host it, it's okay. You can host again and your advisor can give you another set of gifts that you know she can offer to you. So you can host as many times as you want, okay? Not only the company can give you gifts, your advisor also can give you gifts. So host, okay, because we as an advisor always need our customer help to bring in next customers for us. Okay, when you give us referrals, we are really happy to give you gifts. Okay, we love to give gifts to our customers. Okay, let's go back to Ayu to see her RASAM. Ayu. Eunice, can you share Ayu?
She hasn't turned on her video yet.
Oh, is it?
Are you?
She must be busy eating her RASAM. So I still got one more minute.
Busy serving. Sorry, I forgot.
You finished all your RASAM or what?
I would love to show it. Let me see. Because it's in a boat. Okay, wait, let me see how to show. Later all the soup all going to jatuh.
Oh, that is okay lah.
There, it's here. Okay, I just show you eating lah. Okay, so it's like a soup, like as you can see, it's like this, like a soup. So it's a famous Indian condiment you eat with like banana leaf, or you can eat with like rice, your fried chicken. It's normally in a small cup if you go to the Indian restaurants when you order it. Or you can drink it as a soup, like especially right now, you know, you want to increase your immune system. Oh, it's got that spiciness and the sourness in it. So it's imagine it's like a tom yum where it like, you know, it not melt in your mouth, but it gives you that tingling feeling of the sourish. So it's like a tom yum but in the Indian version. So that's how you describe. So you eat it with like rice, plain rice. Really good. And then with the mango lassi just now. Oh,
Wow.
mango lassi finished already at the back there.
Okay. Thanks.
So we will share with you the recipe. Okay. So if you want the whole recipe, the advisors will share with you and you can get it from them.
Sure. All right. Thank you, Ayu. Okay, now my prawn is ready.
Huh?
Oh, you forgot them yesterday.
Ah.
Hey, Eunice, you can share my screen now. Okay. Look at that. Oh my god.
So like Lindsay is making the prawn curry and the pilaf rice. Actually, even the rasam goes quite well with it, you know, Lindsay.
Yeah, all the recipe goes well, right?
Yeah. It's just that I need to take the pilaf rice and the prawn curry to bring it here
Oh my
for them for
goodness.
lunch.
Look at that.
Ooh,
Can you see?
looks so good.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't wait to dig into this and all over my rice.
So it's amazing, you know, how so many recipes in here. I have to try that recipe.
Oh my god, I already tasted the, what do you call that? The sauce is so good. It's like I'm in some Sri Lankan restaurant. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. And if you have any question regarding the Thermomix, how to purchase, how to join, yes, contact advisor today and don't wait any longer. Okay, have a good weekend.
Okay, happy
Bye.
weekend, everyone. Don't forget to get a Thermomix, especially before Ramadan.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for watching.